Hello people, I come to you with a big announcement. Now, if you follow me on Twitter, you may have seen me talk about this earlier. You may have seen it in the YouTube community tab potentially. But if not, I have launched channel memberships for the Bowman THFC channel. Exciting news, right? Now, I spoke about this in a live stream that I did the other day when I was chatting to a lot of you guys. It's something I've been thinking about for a while as a way to be able to create extra really good content for you to enjoy. Now, let me get this straight off the bat. Nothing is changing on the main channel. Nothing is changing on this channel whatsoever. And you may have seen me launch my Ben Bowman football page over there as well. So nothing is changing. Those two channels are staying exactly the same. The same upload frequency, the content that you are used to seeing, that is not going anywhere. You do not have to pay for that. This is an optional extra if you would like to pay for bonus content. Now, let me tell you exactly how that works and how much it is and what you're going to get. So it's going to be £5.99 a month. And let me stop you there as well, because when I launched the page, I didn't realise that if you sign up on your phone, if you click the link in the description on your phone, it will charge you £7.99. Now, I think that is exclusive for iPhone users, because I think iOS and Apple take a cut. Nasty bastards, right? But if you think you sign up on any other mobile device or on your desktop, it will be that normal price of £5.99, right? So what you are getting for that a month, you are getting Daring and Doing, returning. It's coming back. Now, me and Will loved doing the podcast for you guys. We absolutely loved it. And let me explain a little bit about why it stopped and why we decided to do it in this way. So Will goes to uni still. He's a little bit younger than me, and he had a lot on his plate, which is why, and he managed a lot of the kind of distribution of the podcast and the thumbnails and the sort of the admin side of it, right? As well as obviously hosting it. That was part of the reason why we stopped, because we weren't able to upload as regularly as we wanted to, despite how much we loved doing it when we were with each other, right? And also, Seb, at that same time, was asked to be part of the Back Post, his new podcast with Rory and Tobes that you may have seen. So what we decided to do was pivot our FC Bottle Job podcast into Only Tottenham, which is now the podcast we do. So many of you love that. I really, really appreciate that. I've wanted to bring Darren and Doing back for a while. And I love doing Only Tottenham. It's fantastic. And I love how much you guys enjoy it. Mine and Seb's relationship and those kind of things. And bringing back Darren and Doing, obviously, you know, we're still going to talk about Tottenham, but I kind of want to make it a little bit of a Spurs podcast, but also a bit of kind of a mailbag type thing where we'll do it live occasionally as well, where you guys can come in and join in the chat if you are a member. And we're just going to talk about life. We're just going to chat rubbish. You know, we're going to catch up with each other and make it really entertaining for you, as well as obviously touching on Spurs. And like I said, I love doing the podcast with Will, and I wanted to bring it back at some point, and I feel like now is a good opportunity to do that. Also, there will be a dedicated preview podcast with just myself and a rival fan from the team that we are playing that game week. So if it's in the Champions League or in the Premier League and going into next season, hopefully not the Championship, Premier League, FA Cup, EFL Cup, all that kind of stuff. There'll be a dedicated preview podcast with myself, speaking to them, talking to them about their team, getting insight. I will probably use little bits of that for my main channel video, but if you want to watch the whole thing, then obviously that is there for you to go and do that as well. I need to figure out a way where if you want to listen on audio, I can make that work as well, but I'll figure that out down the line. Also, I want to have a Discord server or like a WhatsApp group or something like that for you guys to chat in who are part of this community. And that's the thing, we've got just under 20,000 subscribers here, right? Which I'm blown away by every time I look at that number. But I know there is a real core community of people that come back for every video, are there for every live stream. And I want you to be able to kind of make friends with each other, chat with each other, right? And also the reason that I want to be able to do that, to have that community of people that are chatting, is because I want to also do live phone-in shows. And that's something I spoke about in the live stream, where you guys can come on, we can chat, me and you or a few people, we can debate about certain topics, whatever it is. And I want to do that as regularly as I can. Potentially once a week. That's kind of what I'm aiming for. Daring and Doing will be once a week, maybe twice a week as well. And like I said, obviously the preview show, the preview podcast that I want to do will obviously be before every game, right behind there. I also want to interview and chat to some of the best people in the space, experts on certain things, whether we've got a player out on loan, Vuskovic, for example, in Germany. Let's chat to a German fan, let's see how they're getting on. And you... like I said, there's no pressure at all to pay the money. If you want the extra content, it is absolutely there for you to do that. And it allows me, by you showing your support to me through the £5.99, it allows me to upgrade the quality of all of the content, right? As we move on and look to grow the channel. This is something that I do full time, and this is me just being brutally honest with you. Obviously, you know, YouTube and TikTok, etc., are my revenue stream, and you know, I really want to be able to upgrade the quality of content and the volume of content for you guys, and your support would allow me to do that. There's obviously more things I want to do, and anyone that is a member or anyone that's not a member and just wants to throw some suggestions out there might join at a later point if they enjoy it or they want to see the content that's behind the memberships tab. then I'm all ears in terms of feedback, all ears in terms of suggestions of what you guys want to do, what you guys want to see. So please let me know. Like I said, I really want this channel to kind of have a community feel about it. That's why I love doing the live streams. And by the way, I'm going to be going live daily, every day from the start of March. So you can come in and join that. We can chat about it more together. And how you join the membership is by clicking on the channel, click the little join button, and you'll be able to go through there. You'll see all the perks. You'll get little loyalty badges and those kind of things as well. And yeah, it's just a nice way to show support for me to allow me to upgrade the content and the volume of content and all those kind of things. So if you do want to do that and that's something you're interested in, please join. Absolutely no pressure whatsoever. I'm not going to force you to do it. There is no current content that I'm already putting out that is going behind that paywall. I cannot stress that enough. It is bonus, additional content that I want to make behind here in the best way for you guys. So hopefully you guys do want to join. If not, no pressure whatsoever. I massively appreciate all of the support on the channel so far. I'm just trying to see if there's anything I missed out in terms of the perks, so to speak. I did a big tweet about it earlier as well, so you can kind of go and check that out. And as I said, if you are going to join, do it on desktop. Do not do it on iOS because they're sneaky and they'll make you pay more. So yeah, legends, I'll see you at 5 o'clock today if you're watching this when this video comes out, because I've got a video with Fuad. We're going through the squad. Keep, loan, sell ahead of next season. And I'll see you then. Love you guys.